Today I'm going to show you how to make a thumbnail for your YouTube videos on your mobile phone. Let's get started. What's up guys, if you are here for the first time, my name is Reed and you're welcome to another video. If you want to learn how to grow faster on YouTube, how to edit YouTube videos and everything YouTube related, then subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my uploads. And if you're an OG, thanks for coming back. Now let's jump right in. Your thumbnail is the number one thing a viewer sees before they decide whether to click on your video or not. And it takes a good thumbnail to stop viewers from scrolling and click to watch your videos. So you have to learn how to make professional and catchy thumbnails if you really want to start getting views and grow your channel faster. And that is what I'm going to show you in this video using just your mobile phone in Canva. Now let's jump in. Open up the Canva app, click on the plus icon at the bottom in the middle and search for YouTube thumbnail. Then click on the first one. So if you check at the bottom, if you click on the design tab, you're going to find some templates here that you can actually click, edit them and make them your own. But we're going to go back and learn how to design from scratch. So the first thing we're going to do is to change the background color of our thumbnail page. So select it, then click on the color at the bottom and click on the color picker. We're going to use, simply just use your color. I'm going to use this color. Alright, so let's go back. The next thing we're going to do is to add an image. So to do that, click on the camera roll at the bottom, navigate and locate your image or photo you want to use. Then click on add to page. Now there are several ways you can make professional thumbnails, which we are going to explore on this channel, but the most common one is putting an image and some text side by side, which I'm going to show you in this tutorial. So let's resize our image and place it somewhere nicely here. Okay, so this is cool. Next we're going to go to elements at the bottom and we are going to click on the search bar and search for fade. Let's click on see all here and then we're going to select this one. So let's change the color. So click on color here and we're going to give it a yellow color. Let's resize it and place it somewhere here. And let's go at the bottom, then click on layers. Then we're going to bring it here at the back of the image like this. I think it's too bright, so we're going to come to transparency. We're going to reduce the transparency. I think this is cool. Next we're going to add some text. So go to text at the bottom, then click on add a heading. And since this is a tutorial about thumbnail, we're just going to say thumbnail tutorial. Let's say thumbnail. Now let's select it and bring it somewhere here. Next, let's change the font style. So click on font at the bottom and I would like to use Anton. So use something that is very bold so people can see your text very well. So make sure you use bold text. So we're going to resize it and make it very big so that people can see very well. So place it somewhere here like that nicely. And when you are choosing colors, to make sure you use contrasting colors that will pop up and make your thumbnail look very good and catchy. So we're going to go to color. I think the white is looking very good here, but we want to give it a yellow color. So click on the color picker and I'm going to use a yellow color like this. This is looking good. Alright, so the next thing we can do is to add another text here. So you can simply select it, then click on the duplicate button here and bring it down here. And I'm going to edit it. So click on edit and we're going to say tutorial nicely. So we're going to change the color of this one to black. Let's use black. Alright, then next we're going to go back to elements and we're going to cancel this. Then we're going to add a rectangle shape. Alright, so let's change the color to white. Then we're going to resize it and bring it at the back of the tutorial text like this to make the text pop up like that. Okay, this is looking good, something like this. What I'm going to do is to select the tutorial and change the font style for this one. So go to font and I'm going to use Montserrat. So I'll select and use Montserrat. Alright, so let's click on font size and reduce it a bit like this. Sorry, let me increase it again, something like this. Then we'll select the rectangle and make sure it covers it like that. So let's select the text and make sure that it is properly placed in the middle of the rectangle. If you want to do little movements, you can go to notch, then use these arrows to do little movements and make sure that everything is accurate. This is okay. So we're going to bring the thumbnail a bit down. I'm going to use the notch and make sure that everything is properly placed. I'm going to increase the size of the thumbnail text like this, then position it very well, something like this. Let's select the rectangle and we're going to give it a rounded corners. Click on corners at the bottom and I'm going to give it corner rounding. Let's say 10 is okay. Next, we're going to go to camera roll. Then I'm going to add the YouTube logo and let's place it somewhere here. Or better still, I'll place it somewhere here. I'll simply rotate it like this and place it somewhere like this. Then I'll go to effects, then click on the blur and let's give it a blur effect. Alright, and let's come to transparency and I'll reduce the transparency a bit like this. Okay, this is looking good. Next, if your image is not looking bright or is dim or it's not looking good, you can actually adjust the image. So select the image, then go to adjust at the bottom. You can use auto adjust. Let's look at that. As you can see, then you can increase or decrease the intensity of the adjust if you like, or you can do your manual adjustment right here. What I usually like to do the most is add sharpness to make the image look very sharp. The image is already looking good, so I'm not going to do much. And then clarity, I'll add some clarity to it just like that. As you can see, once everything is done, click on the share button at the top right corner, then click on download to download your thumbnail. If you want to learn how to make your images look sharp and pop so they can look good on your thumbnails, I have a very easy and free tutorial on how you can do that. Click here to check it out. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video.